Hey everybody, Cal here, bringing you episode 35, our Necromancers Let's Play of Total War Warhammer. Last time, we finished off the Chaos forces in Reichland just as the Chaos invasion proper started. So we have Chaos coming down from the north, but over here, Reichland is secured. We do have some incoming rebellions in our southern lands here, which we were hoping to take care of. We're going to send Kemmler out west to retake the rest of Reichland, which Chaos just rolled in and destroyed a few turns ago. We have Helman Gorst getting ready to take care of Rebellion in Nuln, and then he's going to be pushing north to try to hold back Chaos wherever we can. I don't believe they have any opposition anywhere up here. I think it's just us, so we have to be prepared for that. Did I right-click somewhere? I did. Okay, it's okay. He didn't move. Didn't have that much movement. Melchior is going to be heading east to Sylvania to get himself a new army, and then he's going to be heading up here as well. Kislev has an incoming rebellion. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold on to it. I suspect we won't. The garrison is not fantastic. I mean, it's not terrible, but I mean, we have a shot. This army doesn't seem to have particularly good units, so it's possibly we may survive this. Public order is not great though, so unless those guys start sieging us in a turn or two, we're gonna be in some trouble. And then down south, we have Gustav and Ludwig tag teaming the dwarves down here. We already sacked the Pillars of Grungni last turn, so I think we're going to send in, we're going to send in Ludwig, and we're just going to auto-resolve this, kill those guys off. We're going to go ahead and raise it. So that gave us a Wailing Banner. It's a nice item, and a level for Ludwig. So I think I'd like to get Ludwig onto the Hellsteed, as he's all about the bats and such. So that might be an option. Lord of the Scourge would reduce the amount of attrition that we're taking as well. So I'm wondering if that's a good option. This is attrition minus 3%. This is attrition minus 5%. So I think our next level is 7, so that's 3 more percent. So I think this is definitely the better item to get. Just to reduce how many units we're losing up here, and I think we can get Gustav up here. So it's less money coming in, but we should be in position to attack Mount Swighorn next turn, or actually switch out of raiding stance. No, we won't have enough movement left. So yeah, so we'll sit here for one turn. I do know that the dwarves are almost certainly sat here in ambush stance somewhere, either in Varenka Hills or just outside Karak. So I'm just going to move up Magdalene here. I'm not going to move any of my forces back down this way, and we're going to try to reduce some of their income for this turn. And hopefully we don't get pinned in here. This is a fairly dangerous situation. Ludwig is screening for Gustav's more valuable army though, and so I'm not sure if we're going to go ahead. South is probably the better option here. Go try to take Caragdron perhaps, which has a good sack value on it. We could also try to head north and take out the 2 dwarven settlements that we know are up in the mountains here, but I'm not sure which way to go there. Yeah, so that's dealt with. We also have a bunch of buildings that need to be put up in Stirland, and Averland is ready for an upgrade as well. So I think we're going to send Rickert down south. So next turn he should be able to deploy down there and help us build some things. And I suppose the question is, do we want to get a lord to put into Kislev here to try to help out with this rebellion? Might not be a bad idea. So, I mean, right now, Throg is heading down south, but Essen is getting walls next turn, so I don't think that's something to be worried about. Do we want to grab a lord here and just stick him in there? I mean, it's going to hurt our money, and I think I'd rather have the money, and we'll just try to upgrade our settlements back here to form a nice barricade. I'd like to keep Kislev, but we don't have the rest of the province. It's going to be too hard to hold on to, so we'll let things fall where they lie. Let's see, what are the dwarves up to? Yeah, an attempted assassination in there. I don't know why those guys are sitting around our lands. They're not the ideal hero for this. Okay, that's an interesting move by... yeah, I don't know why those dwarves are headed up that way. Maybe they're going off to attack Norska or something, but they're going to take a whole bunch of attrition in Vampire lands. And Throg is raiding his way down towards Essen, which is going to have walls, so he won't be able to do anything. The Vanaheimlings have ignored all their northern enemies and headed straight for me. Okay, so critical failure by a dwarven hero, that's what I'd like to see. Kislev is being raided by the rebels. Don't know why they're not just attacking. Abarash is ready for duty again. And we picked up Corruptor of the Forest, so we need to start researching another skill. Yeah, I was wondering why our income jumped up by, I think, 300, 400 there. So that's just from reduction in the cost of wolves and bats. Averland have risen up against us. Unforgivable. And so has Wissenland. Beckefin in Ostermark. He's being raided. Averland is being raided. Wissenland is being... everywhere is being raided. This is just how my life goes now. Okay, so we might as well just go run in here and strike these fellows down. Yeah, easy victory. Auto resolve that. I think. 1% casual. I mean, why is this even in the game? I think we'll just take the money. Saved Harkon has perished. Warmonger, public order +2 for every concurrent war with the neighboring faction. And also kind. Kind Warmonger. Public order +1 all provinces. That's very good. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and upgrade Helm and Gorst here. So this increases the... yeah, so the next 2 points in Lightning Strike, I'm honestly not sure why they're even in there. They're not very good compared to Lightning Strike. I'm gonna go for Diabolical Presence. I feel like he could probably benefit from some of the red skills here. So we have Creatures of the Night, Fellbats, and Direwolves. I feel like we have enough lords focused in on there, though. You know what? Actually, he hasn't got enough of his magic. So we're gonna go give him a point in Danse Macabre and send him up that way. And Hildegard, our singular vampire, has reached the 2nd tier here. So we could get Power Drain, which is nice. But I think we might like Fate of Buna. That'll be quite helpful against Chaos. I'd like to get Power Drain and Arcane Conduit, but Fate of Buna is what we need.
Master of the Dead.
First, go into Force March because we'd like to get over to here next. So is that really the best way for us to go? I'd like us to go along the northern path, actually, because even though it's longer, it keeps us in our territory, so we'll get replenishment as we go. Might as well just merge these Gun Spearmen. Don't need this group. We can raise some more units as we go. Melchior is going to head off to the east. And Kemmler can go ahead and in regular stance, yes, we can reach Helmgart. So we're just going to raise up. There's a lot of cool stuff we can raise here, actually. I'm very tempted by the Terrorgheist, because I know there's Norscan army right here at Carrick-Ziflin, and that would be possibly helpful against a mammoth or something. But I think first off, we're just going to raise a whole ton of zombies and head into Helmgart. A nice cheap colony. Raise aid costs reduced by 7%, and then we're just going to merge these zombies back down.
They will all pay.
So that says Helmgart with barely anything paid for it. And yes, we're going to send Rickert down across the border here.
I foresee great.
And we could afford actually the Necromancer's Tower here. And I'm thinking we might want to get some recruitment buildings here because it is very central to the Empire. Yeah, we might want to get some recruitment buildings here. It was all unfortunately a one building location. I think I'm going to demolish the charnel pits. We don't need the growth anymore. So that'll give us 4 locations to build into. So yeah, I think some recruitment buildings are in order. I can get swordsmen and stuff most places. I really could use a new source of crypt horrors. So I think I might put in the Defiled Cairn this turn. We're not terribly far away from Eastern Sylvania, but that would let us recruit them right up to Reichland, which is, this is very central to our empire. It would be very helpful to be able to recruit here and here and here. It's a huge province, so I think that's what we're going to do there. And then next turn we can put in other recruitment buildings and what have you in Stirland. So I think that's going to be our plan there. And yeah, so down south here, I still haven't seen the dwarves. I don't know what they're up to exactly. Perhaps they're still hiding, but we can have Gustav come up a little bit closer, and Ludwig can go in to sack. Yep, so that's, again, easy win. We're back. We're behind the dwarven lines now. Gregor has unfortunately gotten the likes dwarfs trait. It is unfortunate because Gregor is going to be fighting a lot of dwarves. Okay, and both our lords gained levels here. Unfortunately, this puts us down below the ability to swap to a different stance, but we can move a little bit farther this way and have just keep us in reinforcement range. Put another point into Lord of the Scourge. Reduce that casualty replenishment, or that attrition. Increase the casualty replenishment rate. That should be helpful. And Gustav up to level 26 now, which means I think we're 1 level from, or actually we could get the Corpse Guard with Unholy Lodestone if we wanted to go down this path. But I think I still like him on the horse. So I think we're going to focus on getting Lightning Strike. That's going to be possibly necessary to fight Chaos effectively. Yeah, that's possibly going to be something we need. Not to mention the dwarves that we're trying to deal with right now. So I think, yeah, so we'll go for Darkling Skies. That'll get us up to Lightning Strike. And that'll be it for Gustav. Gregor, what are we doing here? So we got Hard to Hit and Blade Shield. We could go for some more armor. or even more melee defense. I think we might want to go for some more armor. Yeah, he's got a bunch of magical items that make him better when he's stuck in combat. So I think that's what we're going to do down there. Yeah, and so next turn we will push in, raise Mount Squighorn. I think we've already we sacked away the the two major buildings there. So this should be hurting the dwarves pretty badly. This region was their main source of income, and we're taking away quite a bit of that right now. Karak itself is still, I mean, they have a level 4 Gem Cutters Guild Hall, so not, but I think we're gonna have to weaken the dwarves before we go in there, because otherwise they were gonna wrap around and hit us from behind if we went in there last time. Just check on our forces. Everybody moved, did something. Abarash is back. Okay, Abarash. Ooh, what should Abarash do? I think Abarash is going to head up this way and try to keep public order up. And Kemmler appears to gain the level as well. What do we want to give Kemmler? Graveguard and Crypt Horrors. Terrorgheists and Vargheists. Or Dread Knights. Charge and melee attack for Cav. No, I don't think we've given anyone cavalry bonuses. Although it is sort of weird because Kemmler is not on a horse, so he has no mount at all. He's probably the slowest of my lords. So that's weird. Oh, also, we wanted to possibly give him... yeah, I think we're going to give him something other than the Opal Amulet. I think we'll swap with Gustav, because I think we had too many character abilities, and that was blocking us from being able to summon Krell. Because I noticed that in the past couple battles. So Thrallmaster would be actually raise dead cost and recruitment cost. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. Wouldn't be bad to. I mean, I don't want to turn our main legendary lord into the recruitment guy, but it is a pretty good ability. Well, the knights. See, the problem with this is that we're going to go up against Chaos, and Chaos is all armored. So, and the vampire cavalry is not armor piercing. So really, Flying Horrors or Walking Dead, and I think the Walking Dead is just straight up better because we're going to have a lot of Crypt Horrors and Graveguard. A lot of Crypt Horrors and Graveguard going on. You know what? Actually, I think we're going to go for the Loremaster. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, but I think that's the direction we're headed. Okay, so we are in a bit of danger here. I guess he can't turn around and get down here this turn. Also, he's busy raiding or sieging over there. Well, they do have. Oh my goodness, that's fairly nasty. Fairly nasty units. So, do we want to go down wolves or finish off bats and head up this way, or although I think I was thinking of raise dead costs, unlocking siege engines. There's something I was going to do, and it was good. It was about money. I now cannot remember what it was. There's upkeep and recruitment cost, leadership and hero action cost. Ah, yes, this. So this is recruitment cost for necromancers, or recruitment rank for vampires and necromancers. But really, what we're after is the deciphered manuscripts Well, that is 18 turns from now, and by then we could go all the way up here for Vargeist and Vargolf recruitment cost and stuff like that. You know what? The armor and melee defense. You know what? Let's grab the Master of the Swarm. The bats are turning out to be very useful distraction units. So let's do that. Okay. So I think all our forces are moved. Everything's done with. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I'm a little curious where those dwarves have gotten to. What are they up to? I mean, obviously they must see that I'm up in their land destroying everything. Yeah, Clan Angrand is... Yes, I think they're just going to keep doing this from now on. They're going to replenish in their territory, decide, oh, let's go fight chaos. Get like 1 or 2 turns into my land, and the attrition will force them back up into the mountains. So Wintertooth, now a bit a bit lost because Essen now has walls. So they think they were headed down towards Essen, and then the walls appeared.
Destruction and death precede your armies, great lord. Your power is incalculable. It surely rivals even that of the Chaos Gods.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Eternal Emperor. So I guess we occupied 1 more settlement, so we now have 18, and that finished off the chapter. Had, I think, at 1.3 of the 5 bonus objectives completed, but I guess I forgot about them at the time that I ended the stage. It really should, if you complete them at any time during that stage, it should count. I'm not really sure why it. Yeah. But Morzev glows and refuses to leave the sky, even when day should have been summoned. Continuing darkness lends power to our legions as they march ever on. So leadership plus 10 for all forces for 10 turns. That is fantastic. Raiding by Throg is reducing public order. Raiding by Gustav Jager of the rebels within Averheim-Averland is affecting public order. Yeah, we're aware of these problems, and we are taking countermeasures. I'm a little bit worried about Throg. He can move up to there in that stance, but we should be safe if we move down here with Melchior. And then we'll be able to recruit some units next turn, so we'll switch back to the evocation of an Agash here. And how's this rebellion doing? Oh, that's pathetic. Yeah, he'll be soundly crushed. So happiness is not good in Wissenland. Why is that? Is it corruption related? It is related to corruption. Yes, lack of corruption is giving us -9. We could upgrade Nuln, but that reminds me, we're going to build some things in Stirland. So we do have a ton of money right now, and we do have our Necromancer deployed, so why don't we go ahead and build the Necromancer's Tower? Yeah, so this requires a reliquary. We could start building that. Where is it? It's here, Ancient Armory. And the reliquary would be there. So why don't we pop in Ancient Armory, and over here, what we're going to build? I think I was going to put in a cemetery so that we can get the graveyard and such. Because these guys are vampire buildings, which we're not going to build. We have the strict orders not to do that from Kemmler himself. Also, I think in Altdorf would be, yeah. Why would we have this here still? That's just stupidity. Okay, and then I think Rickert is going to continue marching south. Can we see Chaos yet? I'm not sure what they're doing. I would expect them to just, head straight down, but I'm not sure where they are. I expect them to be heading directly for Kislev. Harald Death Dealer, is he raiding or anything here? He's just stood there. Oh no, he's sieging it. Okay. It says we can actually win this in the field, and I don't disagree, actually. So I'll just let them siege it for a turn or two. Them sieging it will actually protect me from from the Chaos armies coming in and sieging it, which they would actually be able to do something about it. Throg's armies doesn't seem terribly frightening, actually. The Bronner champions are good, but I think my units are comparable. So, and then down here, we're going to have Ludwig
Kill them! Raise them!
burn Mount Squighorn to the ground.
Darkness comes.
And Gustav is going to raid his way up as far as he can go here. We haven't seen any dwarves moving in the past few turns. Doesn't look like we're losing any units. Oh no, it's 37, so we are losing some still. But actually those skills have reduced the amount of attrition by a significant amount. So that's actually quite helpful. It might not be a bad idea to merge some of these units. That will reduce the total amount of attrition that we're taking. So yeah, I think I'm going to take these guys, merge them down. It'll reduce the cost of our armies, as well as if there's fewer units, the amount of attrition you take is per unit. So if you have fewer units, you actually take less attrition. Sort of little detailed game there. But yes, we've beaten up the Silver Road pretty badly here, so that's good. And I think, is that all of our forces moved and doing stuff? Nope. Kemmler is still sat in Helmgart.
Make your
Carrick
proposal.
Ziflin.
My long-beards grumble, so
nope.
make it quick.
Anyone? Carrick Hearn dislikes us in a steady sort of way. Tylea, they kind of like us. I would like to get traded with them. That is a big pile of money, and I don't really have any reason to go down there and kill them. So why don't we actually try to? Oh man, a small gift is 2K. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's why we're not helping them. Okay. They're also defensive allies with Clan Angrand, who I do not have trade access with. I guess they don't have any roads up here. It's very annoying. So I don't have trade access with them, and they hate us a lot because of reasons. I think they dislike us because we destroyed the Empire, and now Chaos is here. So that's a problem I'm hoping not to have to deal with for a while at least. Meanwhile, Helmgart still being built, and next turn we'll have more building to do. So yeah, I think that's everybody taken care of, except for Kemmler could move down and seize Eilhart, but then we'd be, oh goodness, what the heck are these? Notice, oh my god, it's 4 giants? What? Okay. He is actually in range of Helmgart next turn, with 4 giants. That's not good. Okay. Wow, I almost just ended the turn there, and this army would have just evaporated. There are some dead to be raised here. I guess we could fill up on spearmen and things. What's good at killing giants? I guess spearmen are good at killing giants. They're not great at killing giants, but they're passable. The trouble is I don't have enough movement to get over the border into Altdorf and back to Helmgart, so we just lose Helmgart again. Well, I guess I could cancel this construction here and just prepare to deal with this. Well, these guys
are pale and feeble. You
yeah,
want my blood?
They hate me a lot
Come
for some
and get
reason.
it.
Even though I'm fighting Norska, they dislike me very strongly. So no chance of peace there. That's annoying. Okay, so we could send Rambert out to try to do something about this. Not a good assassination chance, decent assault chance. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Actually, a decent assassinate chance against this hero, but no, I think we're going to try assaulting the units. And failure, of course. So I think actually what we're going to do is head back across the border here. Yeah. Just across the border.
I need more minions.
Even
Just
come on now.
Don't rush me.
Go into ambush stance. We can... How is public order here? Not good. Mainly from lack of corruption. Yeah, and I think we will cancel our construction here because I'm sure the Vanaheimlings will push in next turn to crush Helmgart. That's very annoying. A war mammoth, and I saw this small little army and I thought, oh, okay, this is nothing to be worried about. 4 giants and a war mammoth. That's... what the hell, guys? Okay, but if they do that, then we'll be able to turn around, summon an army here next turn, push back in, and crush them, I think. We should have some anti-large things in there to recruit. Okay, so yeah, that was a close one. I think Abarash will get in this army this turn or next turn, possibly with Rambert to try to help out over there. Magdalene Richterlos is dissing the dwarves here and keeping vision on them, or not, as the case may be. I don't see the dwarves anywhere, which is somewhat frightening. Maybe send her down. Oh, they're just sat here in Barrack Dallasbag. Okay, that's... And in Iron Rock, and they'd... What the heck is this?
I have no time for this.
How are they doing this? What? They have 7... They have 7 armies. The dwarves have 7 armies. Okay. Well, that picks the direction I'm going to head. It's going to be north. I'm going to be going north and taking out those 2 settlements there. I think it might be the Brightstone mine, giving them a huge chunk of money, because nothing else here. I mean, Black Crag has a gold mine, so that's trouble. But yeah, that's 6 armies. No wonder the Greenskins aren't winning. 6 armies just sat defensively in Black Crag and Iron Rock. That is bizarre. That makes no sense at all. I wonder what they have in these armies as well. 'Cause they have... I was hoping that destroying their recruitment buildings here would take stuff out, but they still have an arsenal down here. Oh, mercy. Okay, well, I guess I should have taken out Karazakarak when I had the chance. Although I suppose I could turn around and try to do something now still. But I think Thorgrim would push out and try to stop me. Yeah. Okay, we'll end the turn. See if the dwarves do anything. Okay, so they do move their armies. That was just, I suppose, that one turn they were up there doing that stuff. Yeah. 7 armies of dwarves. Okay, so that's Carrick Hearn destroyed, so we have more Norskins coming in from the west. There's a whole lot of not good happening everywhere, really. Helmgart destroyed. Keller Ziflin is gone.
Wolves, gather.
Melchior's by himself. So I'm not sure what that exalted hero exactly did. Wurtbad is being raided. One of our settlements was razed. Averland stuff happened. Failed a quest that I was not going to do. Southern Oblast is going to have a second rebellion, so I think that's what these guys are waiting for. They're waiting for a second rebellion. So I think we're going to have to just crush them here. I suppose we'll take the money, push them off. So at least their army will not be at full strength when it gets the buff from the second rebellion. And Melchior can get into Castle Dragonhof or Fort Oberst. I think Fort Oberstar is the better choice here. And he can start recruiting. Okay, so first off, does Melchior have any skills? He has the Unliving Host, so skeletons. Skeletons, he has bonuses to skeletons. So that's fine. I think we're going to be going up against this army. These guys are reasonably heavily armored, not too heavy though. So it's pretty infantry heavy. Marauder hunters have javelins, so I think just regular graveguard are the order of the day there. So why don't we start off with a couple Vargeists maybe, and I think maybe just 3 units of skeletons. Yeah, 3 units of skeletons sounds like a good start. And that's how we'll begin things. Actually, Vargeists are large, so actually, why don't we start off with a whole bunch of skeletons? We'll start with 5 skeletons, and then we'll move into Graveguard next turn. Start with the cheap units. Okay, Helman Gorst is now in range to help out with this rebellion. Should be no trouble at all. Yep, easy, boring rebellion. Dead. Yeah, very easy with the help of the what you call it? The guys in the castle. Okay, my words are gone. We're gonna return these captures as well. Gustav Jaeger is gone. Picked up a relic sword. I think Helman Gorst is just gonna pop into. Can we get up to Wurtbad? We can get up to Wurtbad. Or not? It said we could. It says, mouse over here, it says we can get to Wurtbad. But we'll get close to Wurtbad. Because if Throg heads that way, I want to be ready with an army to stop him. We have Rickert heading south, I think, to Averland. Yeah, because we were going to buff up Averland to the next level. Although we also kind of want to build up Nuln. I think we have money to do enough to do both right now. We'll be getting plenty of money from basically stealing from the dwarves. That's essentially what we'll be doing. I think we'll grab the Dark Castle, which means that we don't need the Charnel Pit anymore. Next turn we can build something else there. We will get the second level of the Balefire Heath. And we may as well put in the Gallows. It'll pay for itself in 20 turns or something. This is 1540. This will also pay for itself in about 20 turns. So why don't we do that? Okay, so a bunch of money spent on buildings in Averland. Hopefully it doesn't get burned to the ground or anything by insane dwarves. We're at war with quite a few factions right now. It's somewhat troubling. Somewhat troubling. Can we? How many turns is that? 4 turns. Definitely no way we're going to get that in before it. Before we're in trouble. So okay, if we were to go north, how many turns would it take us to get up here? Oh goodness. Yeah, the going is very, very slow to the north there. Especially if we have to raid our way up. I think we'll force march for 1 turn. If we turn on this, we do get some replenishment. That does reduce the amount of attrition we're taking, but it's not enough. So I think we're going to take 1 more turn of attrition here just to get up as far as we can. Yeah. And suppose we're going to be heading up through the pass here. It's going to be like 5 turns of doing nothing, though. Real slow going to get up into the rib peaks there. But that's what we're going to do. I think these guys are all busy defending against greenskins. I hope this is just all greenskin land. But we have no vision down there right now. So all we can really do is hope. Yeah. That's a nasty group there. Is Belgar at least at war with these guys? He is not at war with the Vanaheimlings, you useless idiot. Okay, and there's another there's another Norscan army like right here. So our plans to retake Reichland are on hold for the moment. Let's send Rambert up a little. Okay, so Wulfric is here with a slightly damaged. I mean, he has a lot of Marauder horsemen, and the rest of his better units are damaged. So we need something to take out large units. So why don't we go ahead, grab Kemmler, and we will. I think we're gonna dump the Cairn Wraiths. Is there anything we need them for? Not really. Maybe taking out their hero and their lord. They might be useful for that actually. But I'm gonna hold on to them for now. Regiments of Renown. None of these guys are anti-large, I don't think. Nope, no anti-large. Okay, so what we need is anti-large units, of which we have. We do have the Terrorgheist we can grab. Very powerful anti-large unit. And we can grab some Blood Knights. So why don't we grab our first unit of Blood Knights of the whole game here. We'll see how they like taking orders from a Necromancer. And we can actually pick up 9 units of Skeleton Spearmen here. 9 is probably too many. How much do Blood Knights cost? See, with no buffs and anything, I'm wondering if... Like, I know they're anti-large, but I think they're better against other cavalry, not necessarily giants. Whereas, yeah, because they're not a melee cav, so they're not going to do well against giants. So, spoke too soon. We're going to go for alternatives in the form of, I think 5, 6 Skeleton Spearmen. Raise them on up. We're at 17. Why don't we raise some... What do we need? We use some more poison damage. And then... a bit more poison damage and some more zombies. So let's raise that on up. Or actually... No, zombies were stupid because I'm going to put these heroes in the army. Which I think they have lots of movement. Should be fine. Yeah, so why don't we dump these zombies out. Get Kemmler up to here. Here. We'll put Rambert into the army. And we can dump another zombie. Get Abarash in there as well. And Kemmler can go ahead and attack. We have a pretty good chance here. Should be an interesting battle, so we're going to fight this one. We put the War Banner on, I think onto the Cairn Wraiths. And we're going to go ahead and fight this. It's been a pretty administration-heavy battle so far. We picked up the... This is Bat Country, apparently. That's weird. I'm sure that I've had a... maybe I have to get a combination of units or something. I'll check what that is after. But yes. The enemy has a very weird army composition, I have to say. Very, very, very strange. The Mammoth is probably the most threatening The giants are a problem because they have very high leadership, but I don't think they're immune to psychology. Oh no, they cause fear and terror, so they are also immune to psychology. Let's gamble on a 7, I think. Okay, so that's decent. 15 wins of magic to start. They have... Let's take a look at their army here. They have the drunk giants. Their frostbitten fingers and toes. I have a war mammoth here. These guys up top throwing spears, and they have skin wolf and a lord, and yeah, all kinds of. That's a lot of giants. Not gonna lie. On our side, we do, however, have ourselves a Vargheist. So he's anti-large, so he should do well against all those large units. Vargolf might have some trouble. He's not particularly good against that unit composition, but he should still be able to hold his own. Vargheists, I think, are going to be mostly useless in this battle. But let's go and let's just check here. Yeah, okay, so Krell was unavailable because I had too many abilities. Okay, so we put zombies on 1. They're going to push in their first thing. Just try to distract them, get in there, blob up their units. Let's get some poison in with all these spears. Actually, let's take these guys. Put the crypt ghouls and the Cairn Wraiths, these Cairn Wraiths together into a hero assassination squad. Let's go with like 9. Let's put Kemmler on 0. We have Rambert, who is mounted, and Abarash, who's on foot. So I think Abarash is going to go in the middle of this formation. That'll be group 2, our main primary fighting force. I've somehow screwed this up. Let's ungroup this. Nope, I didn't screw it up. There. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay. I don't know why it scrambled them up like that. I think the rest of everything is going to be controlled individually. My part put the corpse cart and the graveyard with great weapons together just as a defensive formation. Where are these guys at? Yeah, so these guys like this. Okay, the corpse cart, you just go here, put it into group 2, like so. I think we'll just lock that formation to begin with, and yeah, I think the rest of these guys are just going to be controlled separately. We might put these graveyard with great weapons in this group as well. That's our assassination squad. We'll keep it out left. Their mammoth is also out left, so I think that's how we're going to start it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the battle. Are they going to come to us? No? Okay. We'll just move everybody up here. And actually, if we could entice them to fight us in the woods, that would be ideal because they have more large units than we do. So why don't we speed things up here while our units move around. The bouncing Vargolf here. Okay. get Kemmler and these guys, all our infantry guys, to move on up to here. Tell Group 2 to walk, Group 9 also to just walk. Don't want anyone to break off and do anything foolish. I think we're going to send Abrash and actually the Vargolf on the left, keep the Terrorgheist on the left, Vargolf on the right. Kemmler, what are you up to? Kemmler, get up here if you're not already. There he is, okay. I was not really expecting to be fighting five giants. That was just 4. 5 giants and a mammoth. That's going to be interesting. I think Group 1, go ahead and lock them. Send the zombies in to die, probably. Group 2, send them up like so. Group 9 is going to hang back a bit. These fellas head up here. Kemmler, get up over here. Send the Terrorgheist out on the left here. Okay. Abrash, you gonna... Okay. So we need to get spears on this thing, as well as I think the Terrorgheist is going to go in immediately. Kemmler is going to get up here, drop down Krell, try to take care of Newt. Put the White King on him as well. Alright, Krell, get on there, stay on there. Oh dear. Remember, pin them in place, heal. You guys get in there. Alright, then get back in. We need spearmen on the giants. And now we want our assassins to help out over here, probably. Vargolf is very fast, should be able to take care of these Marauder horsemen. Okay. These guys should get into this giant here. Fools should pull back a bit. Keep the wind's magic flowing. Drop some zombies back here. Okay. The Terrorgheist has made quick work of the mammoth, so that's good. Might as well get some hurt into these Marauder hunters with javelins. Alright. Vargolf should be able to finish off the mammoth, and the Terrorgheist should get back in here to fight them. Remember, once again, has to drop that down and get away. Kemmler could get some health in here, that would be great. More skeletons over here. Krell should help out with this. Alright, Vargolf not having a good day here. Corpse Cart is not having a nice time in there. Krell could really help out with this situation. Don't want the Corpse Cart fighting in there. Abrash is having a pretty good time. What are these giants doing against all these undead? Okay, so these guys are almost dead. I think we're gonna get Rambert involved over here. And over in the distance, what do we have going on? Okay, so we only need, I think, one of you spearmen. head off after them. These guys should get back in here. Seem to be winning things pretty well. Terrorgheist doing good work all around. We have Abarash, Abarash chasing their lord away, and the rest of their army falling apart. So where's the Terrorgheist? We'd like to get him to finish off some of these giants for us. Don't want any of them coming back. Looks like the Vargulf got defeated, unfortunately. Abarash, how's he doing against the Lord here? Lord is going to go down, so that's good. That was a level 11 Lord of some kind. While we're at this, might as well heal up Rambert. Okay. Terrorgheist having a pretty good time here. Actually, I can go after the far one. These guys can go after the near one. So these Vargeists here who weren't really able to help most of the battle. They can try to get after this Norscan giant here. We should be able to pin him in place. And we have more giants dying. Okay, and we get some help over here. More giants to kill. Actually, no, not you. You guys trying to finish him off. Our guy's over here. Yeah, so overall things going pretty well here. We'll go ahead and speed things up just to let this finish off. Yeah, the Terrorgheist is really, really very effective at killing giants. That won us the battle. Would not have won it otherwise. Okay, so that's all the giants dead. Pyrrhic victory, and the battle there. It's always Pyrrhic victory for us. Wow, we did actually lose quite a few. Yeah, the Vargulf got crushed, and we lost a lot of zombies. And okay, so yeah, that was did feel really close. I guess they all got lots of kills, but I mean the giants died pretty hard. I guess we didn't get the mammoth though. I thought we did, but I must have been mistaken. Okay, a Pyrrhic victory for Heinrich Kemmler. I keep just taking the money. An Earthing Rod, not really any use to us right now. Kemmler can go in. It should be an easy finish to those fellas. Once again, we're just going to take the money. And he got to move back again. But he should be basically no threat at this point, so I think Kemmler can go ahead and force march back this way. Both of our White Kings gained levels, so that's good. I think where we're going to get... So we got Woundmaker, and I think we'll just go for more armor on Rambert as well. As Abarash has to move into melee skills now. Although, I suppose getting training wouldn't be bad. I mean, you can just get it. Might as well put it in there. Okay, we're going to merge all these units of Skeleton Spearmen. Kick out this zombie unit, merge these guys. It's a much more compact, much more affordable looking army now. And we do have recruitment going on over here, so have we done everything? Was that the end? That was like my last action on this turn. Christian is over here. Magdalene is over here. I might just send her down south to take a look at what is going on here. Okay, so they're venturing out against the dwarves. Greenskins like us more and more. So yeah, thankfully this is all greenskin land. So the dwarves are all up in here. With their 7 armies, which is ridiculous. Okay, so thankfully, I guess the greenskins are at least keeping the busy down in the south, so that we can continue to push up north. We're going to end this turn, and I think we're going to end the episode here. So while we watch the dwarves scurry around, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been a bit of a slower episode. I guess we've got a lot done, but not a lot of battles. Next time, I think we're going to be seeing the Warriors of Chaos show up for reals. I'm not really sure why we haven't seen them yet. They don't really have all that far to travel. As well as we have Throg and Wulfric to take care of on our borders here as well. So something to look forward to for next time. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you around here. Snap his neck. That's a good way to end them. Okay, now we'll see y'all here next time.